Mack Johnson here, folks, also known as the Dome Crusher. You might have heard my name whispered in the shadows or seen my shadow looming over the streets of this concrete jungle. I'm not your typical hero with a fancy cape and a cheesy catchphrase. Nah, I'm the kind of guy who lets his fists do the talking. I'm built like a mountain range, and I have crushed more than my fair share of heads and backs in my time. But let me tell you, nothing, and I mean nothing, prepared me for the chaos that Rost X brought to our doorstep. So here's a city that's seen more than its fair share of trouble, right? Nothing new, just the usual gangs fighting for turf, and the poor saps trying to get by. That's where I come in, the big, bad wolf of the alleyways, keeping the peace with a little bit of brute force and a whole lot of intimidation. But then, some mad scientist decides to play God and cooks up this concoction called Robust X. It hits the streets like a tornado in a trailer park, turning junkies into superhuman wrecking balls and giving every two-bit thug a taste of the power that was never meant for them. The city's under a dome of fear, a literal and figurative prison keeping everyone in check. The air is thick with the smell of desperation, the kind that makes you want to scrub your nostrils with a wire brush. The dome, it's this glowing blue monstrosity that hangs over us like a bad omen, pulsing with the same power that fuels the junkies' rage. It's not just a pretty sight, it's the source of the problem, the heart of a beast, that needs to be ripped out. Now, I'm not one for words, but when I say Robust X changed the game, I mean it turned the whole board upside down and set it on fire. Suddenly, the strongest man in the city isn't enough. Suddenly, the guy who's used to breaking bones like they're dry spaghetti has to face foes that laugh in the face of pain. These aren't just muscle-bound freaks anymore. These are people with the strength of 100 men, the speed of a bullet, and the smarts of a chess grandmaster. And they're all hopped up on this new drug that makes them feel like gods. You know what? I've got a secret weapon of my own. It's not some fancy gadget or a serum that turns me into Captain America. It's the size of a horse and runs on diesel fumes and pure grit. That's right. It's me, Mack Johnson, the baddest mofo on the block. And when the city's in trouble, when the lights go out and the monsters come out to play, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm the one they call to sort things out. So buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. We're talking car chases that make Fast and Furious look like Sunday school, fist fights that'd make Rocky look like a ballet dancer, and a battle against a villain so twisted you'll need a chiropractor to straighten out your jaw. Welcome to my world, a place where the strongest survive, and the only law is the one you make with your fists. Let's get ready to rumble, 'cause the Dome Crusher is coming for you, and there's no escaping the wrath of Robust X.